What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me going over how to download the 7 Deadly Sins Idle Adventure on PC on either an emulator or if you wanted to download it on your mobile device as well. Guys, we're gonna be going over both of that in this video because Idle Adventure is not actually completely out yet, guys. It's only in an open beta form, and you'll be able to play it right now if you do want by following all the steps in this video. So let's hop in and let's actually discuss everything to do with 7DS Idle Adventure. Alright, guys, so right now, because Idle Adventure is in a beta form, you're not going to be able to download it right now on the Google Play Store or the App Store. You're only going to be able to do this method, by the way, on a PC with a Android emulator, or by having an Android device as your device you're going to be using to be able to download the game. Alright, guys, so let's actually switch over to my desktop here, and I'll show you guys what it actually looks like in terms of being able to download the game. So as you guys can see here, I have it on my BlueStacks player right here. So on the game right now, I'm actually going to mute the audio here just so you guys can just see, and I can just talk and explain how to do it. But yeah, the game is installed on my BlueStacks right here. You guys can see I have the application installed. Now, how are we going to be able to install the application, guys? We do have a website right here where you guys will be able to download the APK. So if you guys go to this, I'll link this in the description for APK combo, and you'll be able to download the APK right here, and then you can drag it onto your emulator, or if you're on your mobile device, you're going to download the APK and install it. So just as an example here, guys, what we'll do is I'll actually open up my other BlueStacks instance, and I'll show you guys exactly how to do it as well. So let's close this instance right here, and I'll actually open up my second instance here and show you how you're able to do it right. So loading into this one right here, you guys will see on this one right here, I actually do not have it installed. I have a bunch of other games, but I don't actually have 7DS Idle Adventure. So what you can do is either go on the Chrome right here on the actual emulator you're on, or you could actually go to the website right here, download it onto your actual PC. So I'll click the download button right here and actually get the installation. So you just click the button right there to download the APK. It's going to start downloading, and then once it is done, move it onto your desktop, and then from there you're going to drag it onto your emulator here, and it's going to have the application here where you're able to use it. Alright, guys, so what we're going to do is once the download is done, I'll actually show you how you're able to drag it onto your your emulator you're using of your choice, and I'll show you the way you're able to go about it. Alright, guys, so once it actually says that the download is done for the APK, what you can actually do is just drag out your your Chrome browser or whatever browser you're using here, just make it a little bit smaller, and what you're going to do is you're going to actually drag this onto the BlueStacks itself, and it'll actually install the app right there and add it to your your BlueStacks instance or whatever other emulator you're using, and it's going to install the APK, and then you're going to be able to hop into Idle Adventure and be able to do this. So right here it says installation error. Unfortunately, this app could not be installed. Please verify installation file before trying again. So if you do have that issue, guys, what I actually recommend you do is go to Chrome and put in the link right here on Chrome right here and download it through here. It's gonna say it's gonna be might be harmful. Feel free to download it anyway. You're not gonna have any issues with any viruses or anything like that. I've done it already and downloaded it, and I'm completely good. So you'll download it on here, and then it will prompt you to install it, and you'll see the application, guys. So now that we've kind of gone over that, guys, let's actually close this instance, and we'll close all the tabs here, and I'll show you guys some tips and tricks on the game that you might want to know about when getting into 7DS Idle Adventure. Alright, guys, so we're back here on Idle Adventure. I'm actually loading into my account right now, and what I'll actually do is I'll show you guys some tips and tricks that you might want to know when going through the game. And yeah, I'm going to explain the things that I've been doing so far to progress my account, and how you guys will be able to do that as well if you are interested in grinding out the game. So as we wait here for the Hawk to load, we'll just kind of talk about the game itself and what it actually is. So Idle Adventure, guys, is a AFK style idle game where you're going to be waiting for a lot of your things to in terms of progressing in the game. And yeah, no, so what I'll do off the rip right here to start is we'll talk about your gems and why you should be spending them just off the rip. So it's not like a game like Grand Cross where you actually want to save your currency, guys. You actually want to keep spending your currency in this game whenever you do get gems, guys, and you're going to be getting gems, a ton of gems, by the way. I've probably gotten at this point over like 20,000 gems, and it's 300 for 30 pulls. So you do get a lot of pulls in this game in terms of being able to get summons and all that. And the main reason why you do want to use them is because of your summon level right here. And the main reason why it's important is because you need summon level 6 to be able to summon on a raid up banner. So when raid up banners are available, you're only going to be able to summon if you are raid up level 6 on the hero summon banner. So you definitely want to be grinding out the hero summon to get to level 6 so that whenever a new raid up character releases, you'll be able to summon on that character. Right now, I think Bond, because it is in the open beta, you're only going to be able to get Bond in the next month or so when it is available. But I think when the actual game does release, guys, being able to be at raid up level 6 will allow you to get future characters that are on raid up and whoever else is added to the game as a new character. So yeah, that is something that's a little bit different obviously from Grand Cross. In Grand Cross you're able to save your gems for specific things. In this game you actually want to be spending it. Now another thing as well, guys, is that you want to actually set up your team and level up your characters. So when you click on your hero section right here, you're gonna have a ton of characters once you are summoning a bunch. And the way to go about it, at least for me that I've done, is definitely focusing on the higher rarity characters. Obviously that's going to be a mainstay. So as you can see on the top left right here, it says legendary for Giant Girl Diane. This character will be given to you after you're done the tutorial, so you'll be able to get Diane. Kayn here is a unique level character. I actually do think Kayn is really good in terms of dealing damage. From I've noticed so far when using Kayn that he's able to be one of the highest damage dealers on the team when fighting one of these like mini bosses or whatever the case. So yeah, Kayn is going to be really nice. Meliodas is also on your team from the start as well. He is unique rarity. And then I do have a epic rarity, Elizabeth, but she is actually at 3 stars at this point, so I am using her because she's able to have a ton of extra stats, and she is a supportive character as well. So yeah, just kind of scrolling through, guys, you can see there's a lot of characters that Grand Cross doesn't have as well. I mean, Narrow Boss is one of them. You can see that Bond as well has animations, which is pretty cool. But there are just a ton of characters in this game, guys. Like, look, we just scrolled through here, so many characters that you can get access to. And I've done this all free to play, by the way. I literally cannot spend on the game anyway. By the way, these are the Vampires of Edinburgh, which is crazy, considering they're not in the actual game, in the Elite Grand Cross. But yeah, you guys can see there's a lot of, different types of characters and all that, and you're able to get a ton of them. And so yeah, no, definitely focusing on the higher rarity characters though is going to be the way to go, and focusing and building a team around that is going to be really nice. Another thing as well, guys, is that I actually do recommend to always just kind of like keep it open and just tap on the little like mini bar here in the middle. You're gonna get a bunch of bonuses and a bunch of things that you'll be able to do, and so you can actually stop it as well. So let me stop the whole draw, and we can actually change that. So let me stop it real quick. Yeah, so right there. So we actually do have to do this last one, but there we go. So you can actually change it to get more rewards. I think the max you can do is ×5, and then you'll be able to draw a ton of things right here. And then on the left button right here, guys, if you do click onto this and you actually hold it, pretty much what's going to happen, guys, is you're going to get into like a little boss battle right here. And if you do clear the boss battle within this little like timer at the bottom, then you're actually going to be able to move on to the next stage and get more rewards in the game. So I've been kind of stuck at stage 283 at the moment. So it is a little bit tough for me, but maybe we can clutch it through here. Let's go. I guess we're doing enough damage now. I guess maybe I did level up that last second and we got enough. So there you go. Once you do clear a stage, you're gonna move on, and you're gonna get rewards for that, which is gonna be the stamina as well for the auto draw. And as you guys will see as well, it'll auto these little regular enemies. Once you do get enough of them cleared, it'll go into the boss fight, and you're going to continue grinding that in that same manner. So, pretty straightforward in terms of the gameplay though, guys. A lot of it is just kind of casual idling. And yeah, I mean, it's more of a game that, you play on the side, and is not going to be like necessarily a main game for a lot of people. Definitely a nice thing to have on the side for me when I'm playing Grand Cross and I'm kind of done all my dailies. I can just hop onto this game and, idle a little bit and get some kills on these bosses. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much all the tips and tricks that I have, at least for you guys right now. Spending your gems is going to be a really important thing, making sure you're using higher rarity characters, and then focusing on your idling here by holding the draws in the middle, and focusing on the bosses right here. Obviously, using your currency as well. You're gonna have like other tabs here where you're able to use your gold. And then, there's going to be like tabs right here where you're able to use, like gold and XP. You're able to grind these like dungeons, kind of like Grand Cross. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to it, guys. I'm not even that deep into the game yet. But yeah, I mean, there's a boss battle right here against like Guild Underlay. This is one of those examples, right? But yeah, right here, like, I'm not actually able to beat this fast enough. As you guys will see, the bar is not, the bar is going down faster than the HP is going down. So I actually am going to fail this stage. But this is just another example of, like, how you go about it. And you definitely want to be grinding this over time. And because it's an idle game, you're going to get a lot of your resources just naturally by, waiting for them to be given to you. So right there, we do actually lose to Guild Thunder. And yeah, I'm going to have to idle a little bit longer so we can get more resources to be able to do that fight and actually beat it. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope this was helpful. We gone over the how to download and then all the tips and tricks that I have, at least from playing the game after, like, the first day of me experiencing it. So hope this video is helpful, and I hope you guys do enjoy Idle Adventure as well. That's gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.